Hey there, engineers. This is a walkthrough of your lesson, Building for the Future. All right, your goal today is that you can identify some of the hazards resulting from earthquakes, and you can describe 2 ways that engineers have designed to help reduce the impact of hazards from earthquakes. So this is a background video right here that is giving you information about some buildings, specifically in San Francisco, and how they are built in order to help to keep the building safe in the event of an earthquake, because San Francisco is kind of an earthquake hotspot. Now, all of your instruction is right here on slide 3, and we're really digging in deeply about how earthquakes happen all over the world, including in the United States. In fact, all 50 states are vulnerable. Knowing what to expect during an earthquake and preparing yourself for your surroundings to survive a quake can help reduce loss of life, injury, and damage. And this video is talking about ways that engineers have come up with to help to keep buildings upright and safe in the event of an earthquake. Then, if you jump into your activity on slide 4, what you're going to do here is you're going to summarize. You need to illustrate how a building is constructed using the core suspended isolation system. Insert your image in the response box below. Use the insert tab in the camera feature to add your illustration. So you need to draw something on a separate piece of paper, and then you need to insert that image here, that illustration, using your insert camera, take a picture features in order to share what you summarize as this core suspended isolation system. And then you kind of have to relate. What do you know about core suspended isolation systems and base isolation systems? How are they similar? How are they related? Now, beyond just the core and base isolation systems, which are explained here in this video, there are other ways that buildings are, in these 2 videos, you can learn other ways that buildings are engineered in order to protect them from earthquakes. So like, these 2 are fascinating videos to learn more about base isolation and other systems, core isolation, other systems that are being used. Now, if you wanted to experiment with this at home, like, this is a simple but effective little video and demonstration that you could do on your own to practice what you're learning here and how the structures matter. And then if you want to see it done with earthquakes, this is a great video from Rubriculus, where they build some structures, they do an earthquake test, and there's some good science and engineering behind here. Now, this last link will take you to an external website, and this is from ready.gov. And so this is a website where it's going to ask you questions like, are you ready in the event that there is a hazard or a natural disaster that causes hazards in your area, including earthquakes? There are other games and things that you can play here, but this is really about, like, how do you get ready in the event of a natural disaster, of a natural hazard that creates a disaster. And you might want to watch these videos before you even do your illustration right here, because there's a lot of information you could gather from those other videos as well. Because in the end, your goal is that you can identify some of the hazards resulting from earthquakes, and you can describe 2 ways that engineers have designed to help reduce the impact of hazards from earthquakes. It's all about saving lives today, engineers. Enjoy.